Hello everyone, it's Deb again. So I thought I would give you a quick update. Hopefully it'll be quick. Today's Monday, and yesterday on Sunday my ex and I only got to work for a couple hours, and we really didn't get very much done. We got the material that we needed for the bed frame and everything, and so we got the angle iron and we got the wood because I wanted to make wood slats going across, and we did get the wood cut, and so I'll show you that in another video. But we got started pretty late, and he had to run to the hardware store twice, and that was, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes each time, so we realistically only worked for about 2 hours. But that's okay because I cannot put the bed frame in until I get my window covering situation taken care of. And what I was thinking about doing was using those little snaps and installing them into the panel pieces here, and then the other part of the snap would be on the fabric, obviously. And but I didn't really want anything protruding there, and so what I'm doing instead, my magnets came in. I got another set of 50, and so that's what I'm working with right now. And the fabric is the blackout material, and so I got one set of blackout curtains. They're not completely blackout because when I put them up to the light there are tiny pinpricks of light, and it says that this is 3 layers of fabric, but it doesn't feel like 3 layers of fabric to me. So I don't know, I may have to add something more to this if I want it completely blacked out, but I don't think I need to go that far. But I got one big set, and it was 2 panels. Each panel was 70 inches by 83, and the top portion of it I'm going to have over here. I'm going to have something spanning from that pillar all the way across to that one, and then instead of worrying about any kind of window coverings on the back windows, I'm just going to have that one big curtain there, and I can close it at night and open it during the day or whenever I need it. So, oh, there's my neighbor. Yay. And so I've got more magnets, and I think I'm just going to use magnets to attach the window covers to the frame or whatever, to the plastic trim. And so I didn't want to, I could have glued magnets to the pillar, but I didn't want to do that. And so what I've done is I pried the pillar away from the thing, and it was a pain in the butt, but luckily, see, it's got all this foam in here and everything, and I thought I was gonna have a hard time with it, but actually I got really super lucky, and that foam left just enough gap for these magnets. The magnets just fit in there, and some of them were sliding and everything, but I got some glue that was supposed to be extreme all temperature because I was worried about any kind of adhesive getting hot and everything. But because that space is so small, and can you see that? It's quite deep in there. And so I couldn't imagine trying to get the tip of that adhesive in there. I wouldn't have been able to. The tip was bigger than that little tiny channel. And so, against my better judgment, because I don't know how strong this adhesive is, this is 3M little sticky tabs that they send with the magnets. And so 3M is usually pretty good, so I'm just giving it a shot. And plus I've kind of got, you know, the fact that these are just the right size, so, you know, hopefully they'll stay. So I just took one side off and put it on one side of the magnet. I cleaned the magnet with alcohol first, and then I applied one of these, and then I took the other side off because it's the double-sided tape, and then I just stuck it in there. They're every 3 inches, and I figured 4 of them would be enough. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. But unfortunately I have a problem on this side, And I actually don't need these here. This is just to illustrate. Actually, I left it here overnight. I did these last night, and I just put that magnet on there to give something for these inside magnets to hold to. I've got some over here too. And so I just left them there overnight, but I don't need them there. But they are definitely polar, so you have to get it on there just right. It won't line up if you don't. Hey. Yeah, it has to be the right polarity and everything. But over here I could only do 3 because of this little cutout here. And well, it was getting very dark out last night and I couldn't really see what I was doing, but this is because of the grab handle, the sissy handle or whatever, and I don't think I can get that out. Like, I can't just, this I was just able to, you know, pry off and pop off. This does not look like I can do that. Let me see if I can show you. The wood's creaking under here. See, that's not coming off. I think what I have to do is to take these bolts out, because I think this is glued to this plate, I'm pretty sure. And then once I get that out, I might be able to get another magnet in over here, because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because right up here, you know, that's the top of the pillar, and I've got a magnet right there for this window covering. It'll span it across that way, but right here I've only got 3, and I need to get up behind there or something. I've got to do something, because I have to have a something at the top, because this is going to span all the way over to here. This one should be relatively easy. I'll just have to pry this off and put 4 magnets going down this way. And I'm not sure what to do about the door. I was thinking about maybe taking the door skins off and putting magnets on the inside of the door skins so that I can do that. Maybe I should just make the curtains longer so that I don't have to worry about it, you know, peeking up or anything. Maybe I should just put another magnet down here and extend the curtains further, because I think it's 19.5 inches from the bottom to the top, and when I cut the material away from the main curtains, the top of the curtains will be what I use back here, and then the cutoff is what I'm going to use for right here. And so that's like 30 inches I have, and this is only 19.5, so I can go all the way down here if I wanted to with the curtains. So maybe I won't worry about trying to fasten it along this thing. It'll just be kind of just hanging there, I guess. I mean, my bed is going to be up against it, so I don't think it'll hurt anything. So yeah, maybe just one more magnet right down here would do that. And that side's going to be really hard, because I'm going to have to go down that pillar, and then there's really just kind of nothing down in there. I mean, that just stops right there, so it's just going to be, the curtain will just be tucked in to that little crevice right there. So whatever. So I thought I would show you that. That's how I'm going to attach my window covers. I've still got my screens up here. I have to take them down because I'm getting ready to go to the store, and so now I have to take them down. But at least now I have more magnets and I can finish the thing. One of the stores I'm going to go to is the fabric store, Joann, and look for that bias tape, that nylon bias tape, so that I can make the edges of this all nice and strong and everything. I have to figure out how many yards that I need to do all 4 of these screens. And speaking of screens, in my last video I was saying that the sunroof would only pop open, and I thought it would slide open too. It does, and one of my subscribers pointed that out to me. He has a Suburban too, the same year, and he said it should slide back. And I'm thinking, you know, that's what I was thinking, because I remember on specifically, like, 2 or 3 days now that, you know, I was like, I know I opened this thing. I know I slid it open because at one night in Nebraska at the National Forest, I had my lantern outside and up on the thing because my lantern has a one of those bug killing things on it because I was having moth issues really bad, and so I kind of wanted to head it off at the pass, and so I had that bug light out there, and I knew I had it slid open, and it does. I was just doing the button wrong. I just pushed the button wrong. You have to do it the other way. And honestly, I think my brain injury might have been a little bit worse than I thought, because that was stupid. I should have known that. I mean, I've operated this already on my trip back. You know, that was back in October of last year, and a lot has happened, but I mean, come on. I was pretty embarrassed, but yeah, it slides all the way open, and this is that bug net. I've got it up there, and it fits just perfectly. So I'm all screened up and ready to go, almost. Like I said, I just have to finish the edges around these, but right now it doesn't matter. I've had these screens on this rig for 2 days. I have to take them off now because I'm going to the store, and actually they would stay on if I wanted them to, but it just looks really janky because you can see the magnets. So I'm just going to take them off for now, but anytime I have to come out here to work, I'm putting these back up here because the mosquitoes are just so bad around here in this neighborhood. So yeah, we're about halfway on the bed, a third of the way on the bed, but it's okay that we couldn't finish because I've got to do the magnets on these pillars, and I knew that if that bed was there, because it's going to come up to like right here, I knew I wouldn't be able to pull this out and do the work that I needed to do on the inside of this thing. So now that this is done, I can push it back in, and it's got all I didn't break any of the tabs, thank goodness. There's a tab there, there's one there. Those two are angled, which is kind of strange, and then that little pin fits right inside that hole. But yeah, I just left it out overnight because I couldn't make a video last night, so I wanted to show you guys today what I was doing back here before I pushed everything back into the place. And so I'll just snap this back in. It was a little bit harder to take out than some of the other stuff, and I had to use my tools. I'm gonna need both hands, I think. But yeah, amazingly I didn't break any tabs. Hopefully I'm not gonna break any now. Okay, I'll do that after I turn off the camera. Okay guys, I will talk to you again in the next video. See you there. Bye.